So we talked about the where clause, and the next one we're going to look at is the order by clause. And this is very important for ordering your data set. Oftentimes, what some beginners do is they pull their data set, they export it, and then they use Excel to sort, or they'll just give the entire data set to somebody, and that person will need to use Excel to sort the data, etc. But there is a built-in aspect to the select statement called the order by clause. So in the last video, we did the select and we use a where clause, but today we're going to talk about the order by clause. So when we look at this data, it seems to be ordered by who knows what. It seems to be ordered by film ID. Technically, without an order by clause, the MySQL engine will decide the best way to order a table. However, that is called implicit. There's something happening under the hood implicitly. If we want to actually tell this how to order the data, we need to explicitly define an order by clause. So let's do that now. And the syntax for an order by clause is select all from table, and then we're going to order by, and we're going to pick the column we want to order by. So what if I wanted to order by rental duration? So I can order by rental duration. And if I were to execute this, you'll notice that things with the least rental duration are at the bottom, whereas movies with greater rental durations are at the top. And this is great for doing things like alphabetizing, ordering by. Let's say you wanted a list of orders and you wanted the most expensive orders at the top because you wanted to expedite those, something like that. So we can select all from table, order by, and pick a column. Now, another thing we can do is actually, what if we wanted the highest rental duration first? So we can order by rental duration descending. And by using DESC, we can order this result set descending. So let's execute that. Execute. Bang. We have, I like the way it said bang. We have rental durations, movies with rental durations that are the highest in this database at the top. And if I were to scroll through this result set, you'll see that as it goes through, the rental duration decreases. And that's because we're sorting descending. Now, do I have to pick a single column? No, actually. You can order by various columns. So right now I'm ordering by rental duration. But what if I wanted to then order by rental rate? So now I want to order by rental rate. And in executing this, what will happen is these records will be ordered by rental duration descending first, and then after that by rental rate. So let's execute that and see what our result set looks like. So in executing that, let's look at our result set. So here we have 7, 7, 7, and we have very cheap rentals. And as we scroll down, what you'll begin to see is that ordering. So here now we have 7, 299. And if we continue to scroll, we'll see that we got all our 7s and then 499. And then if we were to scroll down into, let's say, let's go down here to 4 rental days, we'll see the same ordering applied. So rental duration 4, 99 cents, rental duration 4, 99 cents. And as I scroll, rental duration 4, 299. And when we're producing reports, this is really important. So this could be a rental report, and maybe that's something our manager wanted for insights about something. Who knows? And they might say, hey, can you pull me a list of films? And we might say, hey, can you pull me a list of films that are rental duration? I want to see what films we have on stock that have the longest rental duration. I also want to see what the rental price is. Oh, and also, yeah, that's what I want. And we can ask a question. Okay, well, what do you want to see in this report? Do you want the title, description? Do you want release years? Like, what information do you want to see in this report? What data would you like in this report? And based on that, we can combine some of the things we've learned. So I'm going to write a comment here. And let's say this is a rental report, and our manager wants anything with more than 4 days. We want it ordered by rental duration, descending, and then rental rate. And I don't want movies. I only want PG-13 movies. So for some reason, this is the requirement for our report. So let's work on that. So select all from film. We have the ordering correct already, rental duration and then rental rate. But in reading this, only anything with more than 4 days, and only want PG-13. So in my mind, that's saying I need to filter this. I need where clauses. And we can combine those. So select all from film where anything with more than 4 days rental. So rental duration is greater than 4. But we also only want PG-13 movies. So we can get those conditions put together with the and keyword we learned in the last video. Rental duration greater than 4 and rating equals, and then we're doing equals, and then we're doing a string because these ratings are textual, not numbers, PG-13. And now we can execute this. And you'll see what happens here. But wait, our manager said he didn't want all the info. He only wanted, we're going to go film ID, title, description, the rental duration, and then the rating, and the rental rate as well. So if we execute this, so here we have only the columns we want, and we execute this, and now we can export this to a CSV or Excel or however. Maybe he just wants to say, I want to know how many, and in executing this, we say, oh, there's 136 of them. And maybe that's enough to answer the business question, and we don't have to do any export or anything like that. So this is an example of using the order by clause. It's also an example of doing a select statement. This is more typical of what you'd see in the industry. A select statement that defines particular columns. Hope I had a little bit of a mistake there. This is more typical of what you'd see in the industry in terms of pulling information. A select statement that contains a column list from a table. Perhaps there are some where conditions for filtering, and then some ordering to give us a nice data set. And then we pull this report, and our boss says, oh, this is not alphabetical. And so, well, there's rental duration, rental rate. Did you want it alphabetical first and then this ordering? Because that doesn't quite make sense. Did you want it by rental duration, rental rate, and then alphabetical so that this is the first ordering, then this, then alphabetical within this? So let's do like an alphabetical descending just to show what that would look like. So we're going to sort by rental duration descending, then rental rate ascending. We can say ascending here, but ascending is kind of implicit or implied. And then we're going to do title descending. So when we do title descending and we execute, you'll notice now that the movies are still in order of rental duration and rental rate because that's our first two items of the order by clause. But then you'll notice that they are then ordered in descending order by title. So that's a little bit of an introduction into select statement with columns, which we learned last time, where clause, which we learned last time, but specifically this video was on the order by clause and showing you how to combine a where clause and an order by clause in an SQL select statement. So hope you like this video. Remember to like it. There are links below to a transition to tech community to help people learn these skills and try to transition towards tech. So feel free to join that if you have an inclusive, learn and grow, helpful mindset. Appreciate all for watching. Thanks.